Hey guys, it's Stalls here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a Nomad, the boss fight, not the quest. I'm assuming you'd already have a guide for that. But I noticed that there's no guides for it on EOC Post Legacy, and the EOC guides are not that great, so I'm going to be making one right now. So right here, I'll show you my stats, nothing spectacular, 99s for everything. So I'm going to be using melee because it's the best. I'm using malevolent, but you can easily substitute that for something less. Just taking it for, just, I don't know why. Sign of death would be, or sign of life, doesn't matter which one. It'll help you just in case you die somehow. It'll bring you back to life. Yeah, just bring your best gear for any combat style except for mage. I think he is still weak. Very resistant towards mage. So here for my gear, just bringing a little bit of stuff. It's not that hard anymore. I just brought renewals. I'm not even bringing stat boosting stuff. So in order to get there, you go to investigate the tent. You go down. You start in Soul Wars, by the way. But if you're doing the quest, I think you already know what to do. So you're gonna run through here, and you're gonna go through the arcane doorway. And after that, you're gonna appear into a large circular donut-shaped room. And then you're going to go through the other arcane doorway just in front of you. Here you're going to be confronted by Nomad. Yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to say that you're going to use Protect from Mage. And just before we start, I'm going to show you his abilities and special moves he's going to be using through the fight. Alright, so Nomad used to be one of the hardest bosses in the game. Before EOC, but now that it has been released, it's not too bad anymore. So he's going to be doing a cycle attack throughout the whole fight until he gets to the Berserk mode. The cycle will be bombs. He will say, let's make things interesting, and then he will summon bombs around you. Just ignore these and continue attacking him. Then, after this, before the bombs detonate themselves, he will say, you cannot face my wrath. And he will hit you for 300 or 3000. You can avoid this by going behind the pillar, but I would not recommend that because 3000 HP is not that much. Alright, after this, he's going to take his clones. A few clones will spawn, and they will all look the same. The way you can distinguish and get over with this part fastest is by looking at who attacks first. 3 clones will attack you at the same time, and then the real Nomad will attack you a couple ticks after that. So you're going to notice that, as you'll see in the fight when I actually show you the fight, and just continue with the fight. His fourth and final part of the cycle is the punishment attack. That is where he will teleport you, ice barrage you so you can't move, and then charge up an attack and hit you for a very, very high amount of damage. Just heal up to full HP and you should be fine. Now that EOC has been released, you can just use the freedom ability and you will break out of the ice barrage. I'm not sure if this is a glitch, but it works, and just continue attacking him. Once you get him to 25% life points for the first time, he will heal to 50% and you'll have to bring him back to 25. Once you bring him back to 25 life points, 25% I mean, he will go into Berserk mode, which for the remainder of his life points he will not use his cycle anymore, and he will hit you constantly. And this used to be very, very deadly, but now he doesn't hit you that much, so just quickly finish him off and you should be fine. That sums up his special abilities. He has 45,000 life points, and let's move on to the boss fight itself. Alright, so once you know his special moves, you're gonna run through the options with him and get ready. Have enough of this and just go for it. Alright, so as soon as he jumps off his thing, put on Protect from Mage. Alright, Protect from Mage, a little dumb. And just start using abilities. He only has 45k life points, and it shouldn't be that difficult. See right here, I'm not taking very much damage at all. So basically we're gonna wait until he's gonna make things interesting. So he's gonna put his mines. So right now we're not going to really worry about that. You see here, just keep doing DPS until he says, oh, we're going to wait for it. He's going to say, come on Nomad, you're a little bit slow today. Yeah, I got him to have, you're going to hide from my wrath. And he's going to do a powerful attack on you, which, there you go, he's going to hit 3,000. So just make sure you have 3,000 life points at that point. If you're using Legacy, well, 300 I guess. And just keep DPSing him. Alright. So soon he's going to do his clone attack, which is next in the cycle. Let's see how... You're going to wait for the one that attacks last. 3 of them are going to attack at the same time. So this is the real Nomad here. There we go. The other ones will disappear. So just keep on going. Try to keep your life points rather full, so you don't have to spam eat when he does his 1 life point attack, which is basically the same thing as the Warp Guluga in Dungeoneering, if you know what that is. Yeah, and then when he gets to 25% life points the first time, he's going to heal up to 50%. So now he's going to do his 1 life point attack, so make sure you're just above normal. He's going to say how much punishment can you take, and he's going to do your maximum life points minus 1 damage. So we're going to give him the... He's going to have fun doing that. Oh lol. You just freed him. And yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's the armor. It reduced the damage. So after this, he's just going to start cycling around with his old attacks he's been doing through the whole thing until he gets to 25% life points, which, as you can see, it's really not that hard compared to what it used to be. Let's make things interesting. Yeah, see, he's going again. So I didn't even know if you could free him out of that ice barrage he does, but apparently you can. Alright, so now once you get him to 25% life points, he's gonna go into berserk mode. Well, that's what people call it. Enough, this ends now. So he's gonna start attacking with really fast speed. So basically, he's not gonna do any of his other attacks and just DPS him until he dies. And wait for it. Here we go. And he's gonna say, "You've done the world. Congratulations, you have defeated Nomad." I think range is just as effective and you can hide behind pillars, but look, I used 5 food and that was extremely easy. And I'm not using like Dragors or anything, I'm just using an AGS. I didn't even use specs, or really easy. So yeah, if you need any more help, just ask a comment if you have any trouble with this. Yeah, I'm max melee, but look at me. I didn't use a beast of burden or anything. I didn't even use potions. Look at that. Like, okay, it's not hard anymore, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. But again, if you need any help, just message me and I'll be able to help you. So yeah, if you enjoyed this guide, give it a like. Yeah, come on, I know, give it a like. I know you want to do it. And yeah, subscribe for more videos. Have a great day.
I'm waking up. Waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust.